Hi there. So today's plan is I'm revisiting my Imperialdramon deck, but I'm changing it to the BT5 format. I only run one option card in the deck. Yes, just one. I guess stay tuned to figure out which one. Plan is I want to do 4 more videos before BT6 drops. I'm hoping I can make them interesting enough. I'm going to do a black deck next, I think. And then I'm very unsure about the decks after that. So, let's see how it goes. So for Imperialdramon, BT5, I only run 4 of the Jamming Demi-Vmons. I don't run a 5th Digimon. I was doing the BT2 Demi-Vmon that if you unsuspended, you got an extra 1k. But then I just thought, what's the point? It just takes away from speed. This whole deck is about speed, so I want to push that out as much as possible. There. I run 4 Jamming Vmons because they're just awesome. I run 4 2-cost Gomamons. Those are the only 2 costs I run. I was going to put 1 Elecmon in as well to make a 5th, and then somebody recommended that I put in 2 of another card, which is the next one I'm going to do, actually. 2 Gabumons, so that way I can get some hand play and get some draws off of it. 2 Vmons, where if I unsuspend, I get to draw a card, which is pretty awesome. I use that with Imperialdramon's effect quite a bit. And then 2 Syakomons. Great for the mirror match, great for green, and anything else that would reduce their costs. Rocky's down. You also notice I changed the color of the sleeves. They were getting kind of worn. Okay, champions. I run 4 Colemons because they're a 1-cost blocker. I run 4 Gorillamons. It was originally 2 and 2 with 2 Tupiomons, but somebody just said, you know what, just go for the big guy, don't worry about the little one. You get flared and you're not set up for it. Your opponent can just get rid of all that work you did. Made sense. 3 Lobomons, so I can digivolve my Davises when I'm at a point where I'm stuck or I'm trying to swing for game and they're making it difficult. And 2 Grizzlymons. Just so I have a 6k blockers on the field, make it a little more difficult for them and they can't just get rid of my Colemons only. Ultimate's exactly what you expect. 4 Jamming Pyldramons has the effect if there's a Imperialdramon on top of it, it can unsuspend. So I can get up to 3 swings if I have this guy. I can swing, digivolve, swing, swing. It's kind of nice. And then I run 4 Dino-Beamons, just like you would expect from this deck. I kind of can't wait for EX1 when I can switch this out for more Pyldramons. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But it's got Jamming and Piercing, which is a really nice combination. And this is a great card for Nidhoggmon and Digivolve on top of, which, as you can probably guess, is at least one of the megas I run in this deck. I run 4 Jamming Imperialdramons so that I can unsuspend when I digivolve and I can get more swings off. If it works out in my favor and I can get 2 of these out in a turn, that is fantastic because I can pretty much take the game at that point. And if I couldn't, usually I have Blitz Omnimon in my hand and I can just go for game. Then I run 2 Nidhoggmons. 1 was good, 2 was great. There was a point where I wiped their board completely. They got set up again a few turns later, and I just did it again with another one. And at that point, I was kind of frustrated and just said, game. So for level 7s, I run the Blitz Omnimon I already mentioned. It's just a nice way to close the game out right then and there if I don't have the Lobomons, or if I don't have enough memory to attack after with the Lobomons. Then I run one of the BT1 Omnimons, so I can delete all of a Digimon with the same name. And then also when attacking, you can unsuspend this by returning a level 6 to your hand. I only get 1 off of it, but if I bring back the Imperialdramon, I can digivolve it onto another Pyldramon that might be ready. It's a nice thought. Alright, Tamers. This is probably going to change a little bit, but right now it is 3 Davises. I get to reveal the top 3 cards in my deck, add greens and blues. The greens, really, it's just the 2 cards, Dino-Beamon, Nidhoggmon. The blues, though, fill up the holes that I need to keep the Digivolution going and keep the speed. 2 Takumis. I did not copy this guy's deck, but I was talking with somebody who played in the Evo Cup last weekend, and he mentioned the Takumis being good for Rookie Rush, but also usually whenever he finished a game, not a round, a game, he had drawn half of his deck, and I thought that was just fantastic, so I figured I'd follow up on it. And then 1 Sora and Joe. If they have a Digimon with no sources, I get 2 memory, and then when I attack with a blue, I can suspend this. This might leave because I've actually never drawn it in a game yet. I've never been able to put it out on my field yet. And if I take it out, it's probably going to be for another Davis. I just need another Davis. Last thing is one Absolute Blast. This is good for security control matchups specifically that would tick me off normally, or also the new black Metal Garurumon deck that's getting pretty popular. So trash the bottom card of one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of their Digimon with no sources to the bottom of the owner's deck. So for instance, let's say they do, they pull off Omnimon Defeat, and then their next turn they Digivolve it in X Antibody. My turn, I would probably play that. I'd strip the Defeat, and then I'd put the Antibody on the bottom of their deck, because that thing's a nuisance. It's also good for getting rid of anything that would slow me down, like cards that stop reduction, and then any cards that, well, any cards I just don't like, really. Anyways, that is my Imperialdramon deck. Next one up is probably going to be my Metal Garurumon deck. Hope you enjoy it. Till next time.